Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Rushali Chaudhary, lecturer Praveen Patil Polytechnic. Today we are going to learn Applied Science Chemistry under subject code 22211 for the Electrical Engineering Diploma. In this we are going to learn metals, alloys and insulator. Earlier we learned different metals and the alloy thermocouples. Today we are going to learn the insulator. What is an insulator? We are using insulator everyday life. We are using plastic, rubber, wood, which is an electrical insulator. Insulator or the insulating material are the substance which are able to retard the flow of heat, electricity and the sound through it. A substance which is not allowing heat, electricity and sound to pass through it. It's called as insulator. A material which is used to prevent the loss of electricity through certain parts of an electrical system are known as a electrical insulating material or the dielectrics. There are two terms, insulators and the dielectrics. What is the insulator? Which is not allow passage of heat, electricity. And what is the dielectrics? Which is a storing electricity by not allowing to flow. What is a conductor? A substance through which electricity can be passed, which is called as electrical conductors, like all metals, silver, gold, copper, seawater. These are the good electrical conductors. What is the insulator? A substance which is not allowing to pass through it heat, electricity. It's called as insulator. Glass, plastic, oil are insulator. Without using conductors and insulator, engineering or any machinery making is not possible. What is an electrical insulator? An electrical insulator is a material whose internal electric charge do not flow freely. It's called as an insulator. As there is a free valence, electrons are absent. Conductivity is not possible. Why metals are good conductor of electricity? As they are having a free electrons. Therefore, they are good conductor of heat and electricity. But oppositely, in a non-metals or an insulator, free electrons are not present, so they are not allowing heat or current to pass through it. The main function of such a material, of an insulator, is a insulation, not allowing to current pass through it. If the main function is a storage of charges, then the material is called as a dielectrics. When we are choosing particular material as an electrical insulator, it should have properties, characteristics. Then we will say that the given material is a good electrical insulator. A good insulator passes low electrical conductivity, high resistivity, generally at a room temperature. It should have low dielectric constant. They should have low dielectric constant. It is a capacity of a material to store a charge. It should have low porosity, because if the higher porosity, higher gaps are there, due to that gaps the moisture holding capacity increases, and due to the moisture it affects the electrical properties. Like if there is a dry cotton or the dry paper, it is act as a good electrical insulator. But if it is a wet, if there is having a water content in that, are having a lot of moisture, that time their conductivity is increases and resistance is decreases, so it is not act as an insulator. Therefore they should have a low porosity. They should have least thermal expansion and a contraction. Means as the temperature increases and decreases, it should not contract, it should not expand. It should be chemically inert to acid, alkalis, oils and solvent moisture. Means due to presence of acid, alkalis, oil, solvent, moisture, it should not get affected. Similarly, I told you if we use paper as an electrical insulator, but due to presence of acid, alkalis, it is get wetted, it get destroyed. So paper will not called as a good electrical insulator. Even it is a insulator then also. All insulators are divided into the three categories: solid dielectrics, liquid dielectrics and a gaseous dielectric. In a solid, mostly they are present in a solid state and used for the electrical engineering. Like if you are charging your mobile, we are using a charging cord, right? That charging cord is supported or the coated with a plastic, and the plastic material will act as a dielectric and insulator. Example of solid dielectrics are porcelain, glass, rubber, mica. Liquid dielectrics are have a basically three types, which includes mineral insulating oils, synthetic insulating oils and miscellaneous insulating oil. The function of insulating liquid is to provide electrical insulation and to dissipate heat, means to act as a coolant. Example are transformer oil, cable oil, vegetable oil, silicon liquid. Gaseous dielectrics. Materials are used both as an insulator and as an cooling agents like air, hydrogen, nitrogen, helium, propane. All insulators are categorized into three types: gaseous insulator, liquid insulator, solid insulator. In a gaseous, inert gases, nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide will act as an insulating material. Here, oxygen also insulator, but oxygen can catch a fire. Therefore, we are not using oxygen as an insulator. Liquid insulating material: mineral oil, silicon fluid, synthetic hydrocarbon oils are used as a liquid insulating material. Solid one, the plastic, rubber, glass, mica, ceramic, urea formaldehyde resin are used as a solid insulating material. Solid insulating material. These are insulators or the dielectrics in a solid state. The selection of the solid insulating material depends on their mechanical property. They are used for making a capacitors, wire covering, thermocouple covering, for insulation of electrical machines or other engineering electrical application. Just take an example, your TV cabinet. The outside material is made up of plastic. Your printed circuit board, the basic material or the board is made up of plastic, as it is an insulator. In that solid insulator, we are going to learn bakelite. What is a bakelite? It is a plastic which is obtained by the condensation of phenol formaldehyde in presence of a acidic or alkaline catalyst. That is also called as a phenol formaldehyde resin. Commercial name is bakelite. Chemical name is phenol formaldehyde. It is hard, rigid, strong, scratch resistance and brittle material. Did you observe this material? Yes. The cooker handle, the pan handle at your home is made up of bakelite or phenol formaldehyde. It is having an excellent heat and moisture resistance. Therefore, for making utensil handles, we are using a bakelite. So, when the utensil get heated, the handle will remain in a room temperature. It will not become hot. It is resistant to the chemical and fire. It is having a good electrical insulation property. High abrasion resistance. What is meaning of abrasion? Due to the abrasion or due to the friction, It is not going to change shape and size. It is called as abrasor. Low molecular grade, excellent bonding strength and adhesive. These are the handles of a cooker or the pan which is made up from the bakelite. Application of bakelite. It is used for the electrical insulating parts like switch, plug, switchboards, heater handle, sockets for the light bulb in wire insulation. It is also used for making molded articles like telephone parts, cabinets of radio and television. It is used as an adhesive or the binding material, joining material for wheels and brake lining. For your automobile wheels, it is used as a binding material. It is combined with fabrics, wood, paper for producing decorative laminates, wall covering, or industrial laminates for electrical parts, including printed circuit. Printed circuit base that is made up from the bakelite plastic, which is a bad conductor of heat and electricity. Its resin is used in a hydrogen exchanger resin for the water softening. Do you remember water softening? We are passing water through the ion exchange or the resin column. So cation and anion get attached to that column and we will get pure water. So we are using hydrogen exchanger resin made by using a bakelite plastic. It is used for making a varnish and paint. As it is a plastic, it is a waterproof, moisture resistance. So to make a moisture resistance paint, we are using a bakelite resin. It is used for making bearings. It is used for making a propeller shafts for the paper industry and the rolling mills. Ceramic. It is an inorganic non-metallic materials that can be processed and used at high temperature. Ceramic metals such as porcelain is used as an insulator due to good insulation properties. Did you observe the capacitors? Yes, these are the capacitors. What happens in a capacitor? We are using or which is used for the storage of electric charges. So capacitors are made up from the ceramics which is not allowing heat and current to pass through it. For making the plugs also we are using, or for making electric switches we are using the ceramics. They are stable at very high temperature. Properties of ceramics. They are hard, brittle and impervious material made from the quartz, clay, feldspar. They have a high softening power point above 1800 degrees Celsius, means up to 1800 degrees Celsius they are stable. They are thermally stable till softening point. They have very low electrical conductivity, so act as a good electrical insulator. High thermal conductivity. They are stable in oxidizing and reducing atmosphere and resistance to the action of chemicals. Due to low coefficient of expansion, they are able to withstand sudden changes in a temperature. They are resistant to corrosion, abrasion. They are one of the rigid solids, insulator. Where we are using the ceramics, as they are having a good electrical insulating property along with the high thermal conductivity, they are used in a various industry. It is used in a low frequency or low voltage insulation such as bushing, pin type insulators in a telephone, holders, switch bases, wire porcelain beds. High frequency insulation at high temperature such as heater elements, arc chambers in a high voltage circuits. Due to the good dielectric properties, ceramics are used in tube sockets, radios, radar, TV switches, in condenser, in the scientific instruments and ultraviolet lamps. Yes, glass. light bulb, tube light, that is having a glass coating, right? As a glass is a good insulator, but glass is transparent. Therefore, for making light equipment, we are using a glass. Glass is a supercooled liquid consisting of a mixture of silicate, phosphates, borates and other material with a 50 to 60 percentage of silica. Physically, glass is defined as a hard, rigid, undercool, brittle, non-crystalline substance having not definite melting point and high viscosity to prevent crystallization. It is having a different types of glasses like a alkaline glass, silica glass, pyrex glass. According to application, we are choosing a particular glass. What is the property of glass? It is a transparent, amorphous solid. It is a completely vitrified product. It is a hard, rigid, and not having a definite melting point. It is used as an insulator for heat and electricity. It is having low coefficient of expansion, high dielectric constant. It is chemically stable and resistant to moisture and gases. Good dielectric or the electrical insulation property and used up to 400 to 500 degree Celsius. It is used as an insulator because of low cost, easy for fabrication and having a suitable physical properties. It is used for making lamp, line insulation, glass to metal seal, fiberglass, tapes, wire coverings and other electrical insulation. It is also used in fluorescent tubes, filament support, X-ray tubes, mercury switches and capacitors. It is also used for making metal to glass seals having a special composition so their coefficient of expansion is equal to that of metal at a room temperature as well as the annealing temperature. Mica. It is a naturally occurring inorganic material. It occurs in the form of crystalline mineral silicates of alumina and potash. It is translucent, optically flat, elastic, incompressible material. It has high electrical resistance. It is highly water fireproof, non-flammable, infusible material. It has excellent thermal stability and can be easily exposed to the high temperature application. Good electrical insulator at the same time used as a good thermal conductors. Mica is used in a aluminum plants as a in a blast furnace due to the high temperature stability. It is also used in heaters and boilers. It is also used in electrical motors, generator, armatures in the field of insulation. It is also used as a dielectric material for capacitors. Asbestos. It is a naturally occurring fibrous material that have the ability to resist heat, fire and electricity. We are using asbestos in a large quantity in 1920 to 1970, but after that we are decreasing uses of asbestos as it is going to cause asbestosis, that is a lung cancer. Therefore, asbestos is considered as a toxic material, not good for the human use. It is a thin fibrous material and which can be broken and shaped. It is having a good resistance to fire, heat, electricity. It absorbs sounds. It is a fireproof, waterproof and chemically inert. Handling or repairing of asbestos material can release a dangerous fiber into the air, due to which it is become a cancerous, which will cause a cancer to human body. So it is called as a carcinogen, which causes a cancer to human. It is used in a residential as well as the commercial wiring, power lines, power generation, transmission facilities. It is used in many countries. It is a band. It is also used as a ceramics rubber which is have a take place. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, you can mail me. Thank you so much.